Vampires, real legends, dark history, and true encounters revealed. They walk in shadows, drink the blood of the living, and never grow old. From the foggy villages of Eastern Europe to modern city streets, stories of vampires have haunted humanity for centuries. But are they just myths? Or is there something more sinister lurking beneath the folklore? Welcome to EchoVerse. Tonight, we sink our teeth into one of the world's darkest legends, vampires. Chapter 1: Origins of the Vampire Legend. The concept of the vampire isn't new. Long before Bram Stoker gave us Count Dracula, nearly every ancient culture had its own version of the undead. In ancient Mesopotamia, creatures called Lamashtu and Lilichu were believed to prey on the blood of infants and the energy of men. In China, stories spoke of the Jiangshi, reanimated corpses that sucked the life force from the living. But it was Eastern Europe where the modern vampire myth truly took shape. In the 1700s, a vampire panic swept through Serbia and Transylvania. Entire villages were gripped by fear. Bodies were exhumed, hearts were staked, and strange deaths were blamed on creatures rising from their graves. One infamous case was that of Arnold Pale, a Serbian soldier who claimed he had been attacked by a vampire and then became one. After his death, locals reported seeing him wandering the countryside. When his body was dug up, it was said to be fresh with blood at the mouth. Was it superstition or something real? Chapter 2: Dracula and Pop Culture. No vampire is more iconic than Count Dracula. Created by Irish author Bram Stoker in 1897, Dracula was inspired by the real-life figure Vlad the Impaler, a 15th century prince known for his brutal methods of execution. Stoker's Dracula solidified the vampire's modern image, aristocratic, charming, yet terrifying. From Nosferatu in 1922 to Interview with the Vampire, Twilight, and the Vampire Diaries, the legend has evolved, reflecting our own fears and desires. But beyond the fiction, some believe vampires are very real. Chapter 3: Real Vampire Sightings. In 2002, a mob in Malawi, Africa, hunted down suspected vampires, accusing them of sucking blood for secret rituals. The panic led to multiple deaths and remains unexplained. In New England, during the 19th century, a series of tuberculosis outbreaks were blamed on vampires. Families would exhume bodies and burn their hearts to stop the curse. Case study: Mercy Brown, 1892. After her death from tuberculosis, Mercy's body was found unusually preserved. Her heart was burned, and the ashes were fed to her sick brother, a desperate attempt to end the vampire's grip. Modern vampire communities also exist. Some people today identify as vampires, feeding on willing donors' blood or claiming to drain psychic energy. Are they deluded? Or is there something ancient buried in our DNA, a memory of something we once feared in the dark? Chapter 4: Science versus Supernatural. Science offers explanations. The disease porphyria, which causes light sensitivity and gum issues, has been linked to vampire myths. Rabies, with symptoms like biting, aggression, and aversion to light, may have inspired early legends. And corpse decomposition can make the dead appear to bleed or look lifelike, feeding the fear. But none of this explains the persistent sightings, the stories passed down for generations, or the chilling feeling that something unseen might still walk among us. Chapter 5: Why We Still Believe. Vampires endure because they reflect their deepest human fears: fear of death, of the night, of losing control. But they also reflect desire, immortality, power. Whether real or imagined, the vampire legend taps into a primal part of us. And maybe, just maybe, we keep the story alive because deep down we wonder, what if it's true? You've heard the stories, you've seen the shadows, but the next time you walk alone at night and feel eyes watching you from the dark, ask yourself, is it just your imagination, or is something thirsty, This is EchoVerse. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join us next time where the unknown becomes unforgettable.